Bobby, could you say a little bit about your Pet Sounds project and what you've been working on in the studio with Tony?
What Tony and I have been doing in the studio, really, we don't have a name for it yet. Pet Sounds is my DJ thing, actually. I came up with the concept when I was in jail, actually. It's a Beach Boys album.
Of
So,
course, yeah.
and Rolling Stone wrote an article about it in, I think, like 2014 or something. Just a review of the album. And there's a quote that says, Pet Sounds has become shorthand for a fully realized artistic vision that owes little to trends and everything to the soul.
Mm.
And that always resonated with me because that really fits how I go about selecting and buying and playing music. And also too, just the history that the album has. It's considered to be like one of the first cohesive album where all the songs come together as one concept. If you read into Brian Wilson and his contribution to pop music and just everything about it, I just really love the idea of it. And that's really what it is. These are my pet sounds, just like people have pet peeves or whatever. So all of these things kind of put together. Also, I like the ambiguity of it not being, because like, what is it? What is the pet sounds? Is it a one person? Is it two? Is it like it? I like the ambiguity of it. I mean, I feel like it's a good name. I've gotten more flack for it than I have people praising me for it, which causes me to like it even more. And it's usually people that have nothing to do with the scene or that, you know what I mean, don't really get it. So, but it's weird. People think it's weird, and that's fine. Like the Beach Boys, and I can't even really say that I'm a huge Beach Boys fan. I just like the quote. I like the idea of these being my pet sounds. You know what I mean? That's not to say, like, I do have a deep respect for Brian Wilson, but it's not really, I can't say that I'm as inspired by the Beach Boys, but I just think it sounds cool. You know what I mean? And I really love that quote.
What I'm hearing when you talk about the sounds being your pet sounds, it makes me think of the cartoon characters that you've created, and
Mhm.
and also of course, you're talking about your intimate connection once again with the music, and I think you're all leading with that. And of course, if we, as a DJ, if you're letting your relationship and your connection with the music that you love, the disco that you love, the house that you love, lead you, that's all the more likely to facilitate connection with this big love that you experience, I experience as being central to life, and somehow music is related. Music is this medium through which we can encounter and share our experience of this big love. And an optimal, ideal setting to do so is going to be on the 21st, on Friday the 21st, at the first Big Love at the VFW, starting at 10 o'clock. Any final words that the two of you would like to share about this upcoming event, Friday, February 21st, Big Love? It's nice that it's Valentine's. It's just after Valentine's.
Yeah, perfect timing. I would like to share that be prepared. Be prepared. Come ready to dance your cares away. Forget about your work week. Come join us on the dance floor. We are going to show you our love and receive yours back in return.
Mm.
And it's going to be a great time. This is absolutely, I've dreamt about it. So it's already solidified and manifested.
And really, what I would encourage people to do is to try to be there from the start to the finish if you can. And I know that's not always easy, but something that I started doing for the events that I go to, not only the ones that I go to, but the ones that I play at, I try to make it a point to be there at the beginning and till the end, even when I don't feel like it. And the reason for that is because in my career, like, I've done a lot of opening sets. I played for a lot of empty rooms. You know what I mean? So I know what it's like to do that, and that's why I try to go there and support everybody, even if it's not comfortable. I'm old. I don't necessarily always want to, but I do it out of respect for the event. And that's not to say it's not a respectful thing to not do, but I just have a deep respect for artistry and for these people that are putting themselves out there to make this happen. And this really is one of those events where you don't want to miss it, because I am going to be opening up the night, but it's all one cohesive thing.
Yes, it's a
Right.
journey, and you want the full encounter.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
But the stuff that I have planned, I'm gonna do what an opener does and warm the floor up. I have some really amazing music that I have selected. The last event that I played out was House Proud, which was back in November, which isn't that long ago. But when I look at where I was at then and now, it is light years away. It's crazy, because when I think about it, like we're only in February, but in November, like, yeah, I think about the music that I have now versus what I had then. Like, that's really when I was starting to really, push myself. But since that time, I feel like I've really taken it to the next level in terms of like digging and finding music, and what I have to offer. I think it's gonna be, it really is gonna be something special. That's why I made the post about it. That's why, I took the time to even figure it out. Like, I had no idea that, like, I thought maybe we'd be close to 100, you know what I mean? And I probably wouldn't have made a post about it otherwise, and so I had to ask Tony and Lauren, and I added it all up, and when it came out to 101, I was like, wow, this is crazy. And that's why I wanted to make a post about it, and that's why I wanted to share with everybody why I think this is so special, because it's, like I said, it's not just a lineup. You have these deep interconnected relationships between the DJs. There's a deep history. We each have our own individual history that we bring to the table. And I just think that it's going to be something special. So I would encourage people to show up early and take in all of it, because I think it'll be worth it.
Yeah, to experience the big love. In all
Right.
ways.
Yes.
It's a journey, and you don't want to get left behind. When we take off with Pet Sounds, we're gone, full throttle. It's no joke, full throttle. I'm playing after Pet Sounds, and wherever he leaves off, I'm gonna take it to the next level, and then Tony E-Tones, he's gonna take it from there. So you don't want to miss it.
Just
don't
like
wanna-
being back at Paulie's in the first place, where it's a conversation,
Exactly.
it's a relationship, and
It's a relationship.
it's
Yeah.
not just the DJs, it's the dancers and everyone there. So thank you very much for making that be so.
Thank you. Thank you.
Simon.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
really
you.
excited
I
about it.
appreciate you too, Simon. And of course, Bobby, my brother, always from another mother. But we're you already know how far we back. We go.
One love. That's what we always say.
Yep.
That's what we always say. We always say one love.
Yep. Now it's one big love.
And whoever's watching this, to you as well, we love disco, we love house, we love you. Join us, be a part of it, experience a big love on Friday, February 21st at the Uptown VFW. We're excited to welcome you there.